We've got some shocking news I think let's kick off with the shocking news that Ford South Africa is in the short term, the very short term, going to decrease their workforce by over 400 people, which is 10% of the current workforce that is going to be retrenched. That is incredibly sad.
It's very sad. Last time we spoke about BMW and the Roslyn plant.
Yes.
This time it's about Ford and their retrenchments. Is this an ongoing theme in the industry of job losses and shutdowns and strategic moves that OEMs and dealerships are making? Why is that? Is the economy? Are people's outlook on the economy just pessimistic?
So I think what is the cause of it? And if we like dig a little bit deeper, you've got more data than anyone. Is the Chinese manufacturer affecting Ford, affecting VW, affecting everybody else that's already been here for a long time and established to the point where they're actually bringing them down to their knees?
I think that road, that's the road we're on. I was at the Festival of Motoring this weekend.
Okay. Was it nice?
It was good. It was packed.
Lots of people.
I was there yesterday on Sunday. And the Chinese vehicles were visible.
Visible or dominant? Visible.
Okay. Yeah, so visible. So VW was still quite dominant there. I didn't see BMW. I don't think they attend the Festival of Motoring. The normal brands were all there, but the feeling was definitely Chinese. BYD, JQ, Amoda. I don't know if you've seen this new iCar.
Yes, I have. It looks
like a cross between a Jimny and a Jeep.
Yeah, it looks quite funky. It looks unique.
It's very unique.
Yeah.
So definitely. I mean, I keep saying there's a delta here. And the delta is a value perception versus price. So perceived value. And that delta is where the European OEMs are not playing.
Yes.
So Chinese vehicles, they probably only at the moment, I mean, who knows what the future holds, but at the moment they're probably 80% of the build quality and value of a German or European vehicle. But here's the kicker, the delta is at 60% of the price.
So 80% of the value at 60% of the price.
Yes.
And also, let's say, an interesting conversation I had with someone yesterday. She was a part of the VW group for 15 years. She left and she joined a Chinese company, one of the dominant Chinese companies, and she left them as well. And then now she joined a brand new Chinese company, which is starting to make a name for themselves. And what she said is, Bobs, here's what you need to concentrate on as an independent dealer. Your consumers that are of age, let's say 25, 30 and above, will always, if they can afford to, opt for a premium brand. Like, aspirationally they will want to go and buy a BMW, a VW GTI. They want to go, and buy an established brand.
Why is that?
Because of, I think it's also a little bit of mental training from their surroundings, from their parents, from their friends, family. Aspirationally, you aspire to a BMW, to a VW GTI.
I agree. I think it's the Rolex effect.
Okay.
I probably coined that term, but the Rolex effect. Why would you buy a Rolex watch?
Two reasons. I think majority of people would like to show the people around them that I have worked really, really hard, and it's a validation tool.
It's a signaling tool.
It's a signaling tool. Okay.
So you just said it in different words.
Okay.
So buying a Rolex is a signal.
Yes.
And that signal is because it's exclusive. Not everybody can have one.
Yes.
I mean, a Rolex tells the same time as your watch.
Absolutely.
And it's also right. Every hour of the day.
Yes, twice a day.
Exactly. So why buy a Rolex? So why buy a GTI? Why buy an Audi? Why buy a Mercedes? Why buy a BMW when the Chinese vehicles are comparable if you take price to value?
So I think that's the other camp where I'm going to counter argue that. For example, the day-to-day conversations that I have with consumers are, consumer comes in. I had one 2 weeks ago. Very wealthy family, very, very wealthy. The mother-in-law is probably the number 2 or 3 person at one of the biggest banks. Okay, she trusts me. She's bought many cars from me. My daughter-in-law is looking for a Jetour. She doesn't want to buy it from anyone else except you. She's a fan on socials, and I trust you. I want you to help her with the Jetour. Okay, cool. So this is a real conversation. I'm not batting Jetour at all. I said, okay, what do you drive? I drive a 2023 Mini Cooper S 4-door top spec with Union Jack lights. The spec is sick, my friend. It's
Union Jack on the roof.
On the roof. It's like a purple, pink color, but it's just a sick spec. I'm like, that's a cool car. So I said, all right, I'm going to manage your expectations. She says, I know. I drove one. It's not the same. The reason why I want to buy it is, and this is now, you know, logically taking on this problem, not emotionally.
Yeah.
The reason why I want to buy it is, Bobs, if I have to go for a brand new Mini, it's called a Countryman S JCW top spec, comparing it to the size of the Jetour and the functionality, because I've got a little kiddo and it's now prams and all this other stuff, I'm saving R500,000.
It's the price to value delta.
Boom. Is it the same quality?
It comes close.
Close, pretty close.
But
yes.
not there.
Yeah.
And that's the value.
Yeah.
But the real thing is the R500,000.
R500,000 R500,000. It's a lot of money.
I mean, what does the Jetour go for now?
The spec that she took was sort of towards the middle of it was like 480, 490, the spec that she chose versus $1 million.
Exactly. So you could double that for a European vehicle.
Yeah. Consider the loss over 3 years.
Yes, the depreciation.
Yeah.
You know, so that kind of begs the question: are consumers brand loyal? They brand aspirational, so they want the Rolex feeling. They want to be part of the GTI club. They want to be part of the BMW club. But when the rubber hits the road, the price to value makes the biggest difference.
Yeah.